What up, you guys? Back with another video. For my returning subscribers, welcome back. For my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's get into this. You know what I've been thinking? People would really choose burnout over living. Not because they want to, but because this world taught them that suffering, survival, what have you. And if you don't burn yourself out, people act like you're doing something wrong. It's very strange, man. Very, very, very strange to me, man. It's like if you're not grinding 24/7, you ain't serious about life. But what kind of life is that? You're breathing, but not living. I never understood that, y'all. I just never understood that. It really bugs me uh, that people choose these things, man. You know, uh, it just really bugs me to death to even think about that kind of stuff. Uh, you know, but I'll say this: the burnout don't just kill your body; it kills your joy, your soul. People be alive, but they're already gone inside, man. They're already gone inside, and they don't realize it at all. You know what I'm saying? It really bugs me to death, man. It really, really bugs me to death. Like, living just ain't just about paychecks and promotions, man. Like, people gotta realize, like, it's about being able to breathe without guilt, man. I think a lot of people misinterpreting that a lot. Basically, just to wake up and not feel like you're drowning in a system that doesn't care if you break. This is what people do in their everyday lives, y'all. Like, they do this in their everyday lives. And it bugs me to death, man. It just, I don't even know, man. I'm sitting here thinking so much, man, that this is what people do, y'all. This is what people really, really do in their everyday lives. I think that it's normal. So yeah, maybe people do choose to burn out because they think that's the only way. But maybe we're here to say, nah, I don't want to just exist. I want to live. And I think a lot of people forgot that about how to live, you know. And a lot of people don't realize that they don't owe anyone any burnout, any burnout, just to prove that they're trying. I'm gonna say this again. You don't owe anyone any burnout just to prove that you're trying. It's just I think people just really lost that, man. They lost that identity, you know. And for me myself, I'm not one of those people, you know. I want to be able to exist in the world and live and not have to prove myself to somebody. You know, like me talking to you guys is by choice. I'm not performing for you guys. It's really literally by choice. And so I think everybody in life has choices. They really do. But I think on top of those choices, they feel pressure into feeling like they have to perform all the time. And I think a lot of people get that misconcepted, you know, thinking that, because they make a choice, they have to perform. You don't have to at all, right? You can simply choose to do what you want to do and talk and present yourself however you present it, right? I know it may not sound like a lot of sense because of what I just said just now, but it's the truth, y'all. It really is the truth. And you know, I wish people would just basically stop burning out for other folks, man. You know, there's more to life than just a lot of the shit that's around us, man. You know, like society is a big ass pressure, man. It's a pressure cooker, really. And if you don't perform, it's gonna bust in your mind, right? In your mind. But it isn't like that at all. You know, it's just that if you could unplug yourself away from all the shit, you'll be able to understand better. And guys, I'm generally a happy person. You know, I really am. It's just that when I make these videos, I be so passionate, so I don't have a need to, I don't have a need to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to let you guys know that it's not about that. It really isn't. And I know a lot of people don't want to resonate. I mean, they don't want to listen to this because they feel like they're already going through a lot of problems. Why do they need to hear somebody else talk about this? And then they have a way to just escape. Just living some fantasy, right? Living some fantasy, just to not cope with reality. And again, it's okay to escape in some type of fantasy, right? But I'm saying, at some point, you have to come down to reality and realize that this is what's really going on. You know, because you don't get no joy or fulfillment doing the shit that you're doing. And if you do, it may be for a short time, but it's not gonna be for like a whole lifetime. Like, oh yeah, I got joy because I'm doing this, every single day. You know, and you know, I want to address this for those people who like to do the burnout. This video isn't for you. But for the people who's tired of everything, who's tired of all this shit that's going on, this video is definitely for you. And I hope that this video will resonate with you in multiple ways to know that you're worth everything in this life and whatever life has to offer, right? Not performing, not performing, but you deserve everything that this life has to offer with just being here and living, right? Whatever you choose to do, you choose to do. But don't think that it has to be an action of performing, because once you put yourself in that type of situation, then you're gonna feel like you got to keep going on that precipice of constantly feeling pressure. Like, damn, I ain't this, and I ain't that because of what somebody else said to me directly or indirectly. No, it isn't you at all. You know who you are. Identify with that. Stay in that. You know, and just know that you're worth it, you guys. Each and every one of you is worth it. Even when people talking shit to you, telling you that you're not. If nobody else told you, JP told you. You are worth it. You are something. You are the light in this world. Don't let anybody diminish it. Okay? I love you guys, man. I really do. I appreciate you guys taking out the time to listen to this video. Please hit the like, the share, subscribe button, and get this video out, man. You know, to some other people that you think that will resonate with this video, because this needs to be said. Like all my videos that I talk about, just different topics and things, they need to be said. You know what I'm saying? And just know that you're worth it and not someone's burnout. So with that being said, until next video, love for me, and I'm out.